Did you know that some of the most legendary moments in sports history didn't just happen on any field, but in stadiums as old as the game itself? Today, we're diving into a topic that combines the thrill of America's favorite pastime with a touch of history. We're talking about the oldest Major League Baseball stadiums, these grand temples of baseball, where legends were born, history was made, and the roar of the crowd has echoed for decades. Number 10. Kicking off our countdown, at number 10, we have the iconic Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Nestled in the heart of Baltimore, Maryland, Camden Yards first opened its gates to baseball fans in 1992, heralding a new era in stadium design. This ballpark, blending the charm of old-time baseball with modern amenities, quickly became a blueprint for future stadiums across the country. While it may be one of the newer stadiums on our list, its impact on the game and stadium architecture is undeniable. Camden Yards is famously known for hosting Cal Ripken Jr.'s record-breaking 2,131st consecutive game in 1995, shattering a 56-year-old record held by the legendary Lou Gehrig. Number 9. Next up, at number 9, we journey to the south side of Chicago, home to Guaranteed Rate Field, the proud home of the Chicago White Sox. Opening its doors in 1991, this ballpark replaced the historic Comiskey Park, carrying on a deep-seated tradition in one of America's most passionate baseball cities. Guaranteed Rate Field has been a witness to some of the White Sox's most pivotal moments and notable figures. It saw the illustrious career of Frank Thomas, also known as the Big Hurt, one of the most feared hitters of his era, who spent 16 seasons with the Sox. This ballpark also echoed with cheers in 2005, when the White Sox clinched the American League Championship Series, paving their way to a World Series victory for the first time in 88 years. Number 8. Sliding into the number 8 spot is Tropicana Field, located in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opened in 1990, the Trop, as it's affectionately known by fans, is the home of the Tampa Bay Rays. This dome-covered stadium, unique for environment, has been the site of the Rays' rise in Major League Baseball. Despite its relatively young age compared to other classic ballparks, Tropicana Field has seen its share of memorable moments and notable players. It's where the Rays, a team that once struggled in the early years, turned into a formidable force in the American League. The field has witnessed the talents of players like Evan Longoria, who became a cornerstone for the team, and the dynamic pitching of David Price. Notably, Tropicana Field hosted the Rays' incredible journey to the World Series in 2008, a moment that marked the team's arrival on baseball's biggest stage. Number 7. At number 7, we cross the border to Toronto, Canada, where the Rogers Centre, originally known as Sky Dome, stands as a hallmark of innovation. Opening in 1989, this architectural marvel was the first stadium to feature a fully retractable motorized roof, revolutionizing the concept of sports arenas. As the home of the Toronto Blue Jays, the Rogers Centre has been a hub of Major League excitement. This stadium has witnessed the glory of the Blue Jays' back-to-back World Series victories in 1992 and 1993, a feat that etched the team into the archives of baseball history. Players like Joe Carter, whose walk-off home run won the 1993 series, and Roberto Alomar, known for his all-around excellence, have graced this field. Number 6. Moving on to number 6, we find ourselves in the heartland of America at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Opened in 1973 and affectionately known as the K by locals, this stadium is one of the classic American ballparks. Home to the Kansas City Royals, Kauffman Stadium is renowned for its iconic water features. It's a stadium that's seen the rise of the Royals, particularly during the 1980s. This period was marked by the heroics of George Brett, one of the greatest third basemen of all time, whose career with the Royals spanned 2 decades. The stadium was also the backdrop for the 1985 World Series, where the Royals clinched their first championship, creating an unforgettable moment for the team and its fans. More recently, in 2015, the K once again echoed with cheers as the Royals secured their second World Series title, reaffirming its status as a cradle of baseball legends and unforgettable moments. Number 5. As we reach the halfway point at number 5, we spotlight the Oakland Coliseum in Oakland, California. This multi-purpose stadium, which opened in 1966, has been the long-standing home of the Oakland Athletics. The Coliseum is where the Athletics, often affectionately called the A's, have celebrated some of their most triumphant moments. The 1970s were a golden era for the A's at the Coliseum, marked by a dynasty that clinched 3 consecutive World Series titles from 1972 to 1974, a rare feat in the modern era. Legendary figures like Reggie Jackson, known as Mr. October for his postseason heroics, and Catfish Hunter, a pitching maestro, are just some of the greats who've graced this field. Number 4. Sliding into number 4, we find Angels Stadium, affectionately known as the Big A, in Anaheim, California. Since its opening in 1966, this ballpark has been the home of the Los Angeles Angels. This stadium has been a witness to the Angels' evolving journey in the MLB. It's where legendary Rod Carew showcased his impeccable hitting skills and where Nolan Ryan, one of the greatest pitchers in baseball history, threw 4 of his record 7 no-hitters. The highlight for the Angels at the Big A came in 2002 when they captured their first World Series title, bringing an unparalleled level of excitement to the stadium. Number 3. Advancing to number 3, we arrive at the iconic Dodger Stadium, nestled in the Elysian Park neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. Since its opening in 1962, it has not only been the home of the Los Angeles Dodgers, but also a beloved landmark in the City of Angels. This stadium has witnessed some of the most memorable moments in baseball history. It's where legendary players like Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale dominated the mound, and where the incomparable Vin Scully called games, bringing the magic of baseball into the homes of millions. Dodger Stadium has seen the Dodgers clinch numerous pennants and several World Series titles, including their dramatic 1988 victory, highlighted by Kirk Gibson's iconic walk-off home run. Number 2. Taking the runner-up spot at number 2 is the venerable Wrigley Field, located in the heart of Chicago, Illinois. This historic ballpark, opened in 1914, is one of the oldest in Major League Baseball and serves as the cherished home of the Chicago Cubs. It's the field where legends like Ernie Banks and Ron Santo captivated fans with their skill and passion for the game. The ballpark has been the site of numerous historical moments, including Babe Ruth's supposed called shot in the 1932 World Series. But perhaps the most magical moment in Wrigley's storied history came in 2016, when the Cubs ended their 108-year World Series drought, sending waves of joy through the friendly confines. Number 1. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, taking the top spot at number 1 is the legendary Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Opening its doors in 1912, Fenway is not only the oldest ballpark in MLB, but a veritable cathedral of baseball. As the home of the Boston Red Sox, it's a place where history lives in every nook and cranny, from the Green Monster to Pesky's Pole. Fenway has been the stage for some of baseball's greatest players, including Ted Williams, known as the Splendid Splinter, and Carl Yastrzemski, a symbol of consistency and excellence. This historic park has seen the Red Sox triumph in multiple World Series, including their memorable victory in 2004, breaking the curse of the Bambino and ending an 86-year championship drought. Fenway Park is more than a ballpark. It's a treasure trove of baseball lore. These historic ballparks are living museums, echoing the triumphs, the heartaches, and the timeless spirit of Major League Baseball. They stand not only as landmarks of American sports architecture, but also as custodians of stories and memories that have shaped the game that is loved by many. If you enjoyed this journey through the history and majesty of America's oldest ballparks, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. With that said, until next time, thanks for watching.